Hello, 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 hello. I'm just clicking through a few things on my other screen. Then I need to have this up. There. Cool. Just a teeny bit of setup. Hello, Christian. We are going to resume. This should be the final episode of this particular game, and then we start the sequel next week. Sorry. Hello, Caddy13. Okay, so this is where we left off. I might have slightly different audio settings from last time. If anything's off, just tell me. We have the choice of destroying the bridge or just leaving them behind. Destroying the bridge may mean the safety of a lot of these Varl, but the Varl, not the king, but the person basically in charge of this whole city, is against it. He's saying that we shouldn't destroy the bridge. But, yeah, so basically, do we listen to the person in charge, or do we say fuck it and take charge? It's not easy to say. Hello Josh and hello Swan. I think last time I played this, I just left. Because I'm not one to butt into other people's business and take charge when it's not my decision to make, basically. So that's what I lean towards. Also, we should be buying food. So now we have a little bit more food, a few more days worth. I think we're just gonna leave. Fuck it. But because of sentimental reasons. I wouldn't leave it there for that, but you know, we all have our reasons. Ivan sighs in frustration when you agree to pack up and leave, slamming his fist against the wall. Are you certain you'll not help me on the bridge? Listen, an entire race is about to be wiped out. I know. They haven't been very cooperative. He looks in the eyes, but we can't take this lightly. Do we abandon them to history? They made their choice. Right? That's what they did. They did, mumbles Ivan, crestfallen. I've done everything I can. Gather Ivar and the rest of your caravan. We'll leave for Sigerholm immediately. I won't be coming with you, says Krumer. They've put Fasolt in charge of the warriors here. He'll need help. Gods, we all will. Give Ingvar my regards. The giant returns to his warriors. They sent some Varl with you. A few volunteers and those wounded on the bridge. You begin the long trek to Bårdsgard with a crippling ache in your heart. Right. So now we leave Einartoft and we head to a new location. It's a very beautiful landscape. Dad, Alette says. The camp has stopped for a short break. She pulls you by the sleeve. Ivar woke up. She leads you back to his tent. Hello there, Rob. Ivar, don't get up. If this happens when we die, I'm very disappointed. No, you're okay. We left Einartoft. What happened? Did anyone survive? It's hard to explain exactly. We're going to meet another mender. Bellower is still at the bridge. Then they're all doomed. So be it. Just rest. It's a miracle you're alive. I haven't saved you. Give the menders my regards. Ivor grimaces and stands. Try as you might, you cannot convince him to relax. He intends to walk like everybody else. I must have destroyed the bridge because I don't remember it playing out like that. Okay. Well, fuck. Hello, boy. We need, I'm going to see if I can message Danielle. Give me a sec. I'm going to get her in here. I don't have any contact with Caramel. So, we're going to need him as well. Hello there, Succubus Stormblast. Are you Norwegian? Or are you just using Norwegian letters? Also, I'm not a Viking guy. Well, in this game I am, I suppose. But like, my beard's too shitty to truly be a Viking. Let's check the condition of our soldiers. Okay, we need to rest for a couple of days. Which we'll do is good anyway, because we have very poor morale. Okay, still bad, but could be worse. Unnar, the quirky old man with the leather headband, says, "If there's one thing I know better than women and mead, it's, well," he smiles, "well, nothing. But I know when a group could use some help. Just nod and let Unnar make everything better. No questions now. Would appreciate any help." That evening, Unnar clears his throat and loudly recites a tale of travelers, ending with war and death behind them. Seeking hope instead, they carried on with courage, using heart and head. A strange poem, but the caravan is happy for a change of pace. Unnar bows and turns to assist the cooks. The evening's meal is larger than ever, yet the supply wagons seem more full than before. You look to thank Unnar, but he is gone. Okay. I'm Greek, but I used to listen to Demi Borgin. Okay. Hello, Nuria. You notice most of the Varl pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. "Go away," roars one Varl at a young girl asking him too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. What do we do? Who am I even talking to in this case, if I ask what's wrong with you? I think this is a really poor answer. Like, it's a bad option just because I don't know the context. Like, do I say that to the girl or to the Varl? I mean, either way I wouldn't say it, but it's a dumb thing to say. It's a dumb option. I don't think telling a joke will help. I think... Well, this is sort of a joke on its own. But this is sort of taking the side of the Varl. This would be being neutral. This would be being neutral in a different way, which is spacing them out. And this is, I guess, has to be telling the Varl, in that case, what is wrong with you. maybe it's either this or this. This would be neutral and pulling them apart. Yeah, let's do that. We could all use a bit of space to stretch, you say to the giant. Why don't you and the other Varl take lead, set the pace. We'll follow. He looks at you and nods, appreciating a graceful compromise. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space, endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields, space to be alone. But here there is no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some tension. Cool. But Hitler in peace, yeah, maybe. Cool. So it was a good decision to make. Okay, Danielle is in the cinema at the moment. She should turn off her phone. Anyway, but she'll be here afterwards. So that's cool. It appears that large figure is following from the direction of Eindertoft. It appears that large figure is following from the direction of Eindertoft, full stop. They're missing a word. It should be large figures are following from the direction, right? Is it just me, or is this just written strangely? I think this is written strangely. Oddlife watches intently before finally saying, they have a cart, I can hear it. You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually they catch up. Hey, it's Ubin. Greetings, Ivar. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it? I know. I know you. Ubin? Never imagined you to be one to defy the king. What made you leave? Someone had to. What do you mean? Bellower is heading this way. Already? How is that possible? A group of Varl from Wormtoe showed up around the back of Einartoft, the long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wormtoe? That doesn't make sense. Bellower was at the bridge. He must have doubled back after that serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Einartoft from behind. The attack on the bridge was a feint. Don't let anyone tell you that the Dredge aren't clever. Einartoft will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why. You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me then. Is there something I don't know? That's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming for you, Ivar. It doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get to Sigurholm. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I'll bring supplies, warriors, and my friend Gunnulf. Yeah! Here, bears a heavy sword. I believe he'd be happy to swing it for you. Gunnulf is awesome. Hey, Sir Caramel, welcome. Let me just tell Danielle to put away her phone. Or turn off. Yep. The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigurholm veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Cocks. Dredge that way too, grimaces Ivan. The summer path leads straight to Sigurholm, while taking the main road adds several days. They're every way by now, replies Ubin. I suggest we go around to Haukstorp. I think we should go straight through, because we don't have much food. We're gonna lose people to the lack of food anyway. So I say, cut through. Courage, you tell your fighters. We've fought Dredge before and we won't find peace again until we reach Sugarholm. The caravan turns toward the summer path, where you immediately find yourself face to face with foes. Okay, this is a difficult fight, but it's about equal. We're gonna charge them. Okay, we have Gunnulf. He's gonna join us. We're also gonna put the archers in the front here. Ivor is also solid. And then I want the tankier of the brothers, Hogan, to take the place of Ivan. Or do we put... It's hard to say. Ivan, he can be solid, but he's so weak. He can restore armor. They're gonna have slingers, so he's gonna die too early. I think Hogan should take his place. Okay, he's got minus aggro draw, that's really good. Attacks never deflected. Who needs that? Not really anyone. Okay. That's about as good as it's gonna get. This guy could use a much better item though. He's got minus aggro. What is this? Drawing aggro, drawing aggro. That makes him tankier. But he's not that kind of Varl. So we'll leave him with the item that he has so that he can take less attacks, take less damage. Hello, Gamer Color and anyone else who joined. Hello, Petition. Alright, sweet. We're ready for battle. Holy shit, there is a lot of them. I say we focus on taking these people out. Oh, holy fuck, this guy is super tanky. Yeah, okay, take these out and then double back and take on the people here. If we take on these, we're not going to finish them off before these come through the back. So we can finish these off before they reach us, maybe. Or at least get close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place her there. There we go. And I'm actually going to leave him there. Is that safe for her? Yeah, and it'll just have to be. So send her that way. Tata to take out his armor. She's not gonna make it. That's something I didn't really think about. Okay, well, she can get started on this massive shield here. Or should we take out him, because he does more damage? You know what? Take out this guy's shield. We'll get rid of their damage first. Okay, so she wasn't hurt in terms of strength. Well, he's not going to draw much aggro. He has to do something. Ugh, he's so shit at certain things, man. Fuck. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh no, he's going to reach her. I didn't consider that. Okay. Hogan will just have to go straight for him. 8 damage. Nice. That makes him much less of a threat now. And since these people can handle those, we're going to redirect our focus. Start taking out this guy's armor. We don't have any opportunities to fuck him up. No. Okay, well, in that case, you're just gonna have to start taking out his strength. I think we're better off setting Ivar over here. There we go. I think that was the right decision to make. Fuck. Rook. Rook. Okay, taking out their shields. She's dead. Use willpower to take out a little bit of his shield and so on. We need to level him up. Okay, so attack him. Makes him a non-threat. That's fine. No, battering ram is actually not that good in this case. I need to get rid of this goddamn shield of his. Jag förstår vad du säger, Pettersson. By the way, people, Pettersson is saying that you don't understand what he's saying. But I can translate for you, so don't worry, I got your back. Okay, I think he should be taking out the armor here. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna send him down here. Take out this guy. I think Gunnulf is gonna be what's gonna come in the clutch because he's still got so much strength. And there, this guy's essentially not a threat anymore. Gonna give him one of those so he can move all the way up. Take out this guy. And then take out him. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Take out his armor. It's a goddamn shame. Take out him. I'm hoping to keep these 3 alive. Man, Gunnulf hits so hard. Through 8 armor, he still does 8 damage. Alright, take out his health. That's okay. So we can't go for another round. We simply don't have the resources. But we can take this guy out this turn. Oh no, deflected, fuck. That kind of ruins everything. And it also means we can't spin with Gunnulf. Spin to win. Fuck him up. Good boy. Alright, at least we kept one of our Varl intact. We don't have the fighters to fuck up more, so we're gonna pull back. So we lost a small amount of Varl and fighters. No matter how many have fallen, there seem to be no more around the next bend. This is folly, says Ira, flicking dark blood from his axe. I'm not one to retreat, but we should turn back. No, we're just gonna lose more people through losing food. What do you think your options? Alright, so we're going to need to be a little bit more strategic about it. Replace Hogan with Mogan, introduce Ivan and Egil. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to promote a few people. Because we need them to be better. This guy takes care of shields pretty well. Make him a little bit more tanky like his brother. And he's going to be one of the front runners. Well, other than the archers. So he'll be together with Egil here. And we put Ivan in the back. Yeah, makes sense. What item is he using right now? 3 to break. That makes no sense on him actually. We're going to give... Okay, he's still tankier than most people there now. So we're going to give him that and then give him the lack of aggro. Then we're gonna give some items to people who don't have them, like Mogan. Mogan's level 3. Attacks never deflected. His brother suffered from that in the last fight, so that would be nice. That's the best we can do. This seems like a bit of an easier fight, but they have a little ranged. Well, they have 2, which is relative to the rest. More than usual. We're going to put Mogan and Egil in front. There's no ranged here, so we're going to put him there. Yeah, actually I'm going to put her there. And then we start. So the objective here... How much armor? Okay. The objective here is to basically get rid of these guys early on. But we're gonna need her to take his shield continuously. Where's armor? Cool. Where did he throw those? There's one there. There's also one probably behind them. We're going to need to move them around. Move him up there. Okay, so he doesn't have anywhere near as much armor now. Oh, fuck. Jesus, he went straight for the strength damage. That is unusual. Did a little bit of damage to him. Take up more of his armor, and I think Gunnulf will be able to finish him off. Yeah. Nice. That was very important. We gotta move... Yeah, we're gonna move Rook out of the way if we can. Has anyone lost any armor? No. Alright, just move this guy away. How long can this lightning go? Oh, shit. I didn't know that could attack us. Well, I just killed Rook. That's fun. But I still did damage to those, so that's worth something. So they're pretty much useless now. Yeah, that was my bad. Move up here, take him out. He needs to move up here. Take out his health. Good. And then he's gonna mend. Mend our armor, which is good. I guess just take out his strength, because that's the only thing that can really hurt us. Oops. There. Nice. We'll have to send Gunnulf to take out this guy now. No, wait a second. If we move him there, then he's gonna take out both. Okay, whatever. Take out him. Oh, fucking deflected. God damn it. Yeah, okay, we'll make Egil take out. What the fuck? What is with these deflections, man? Fuck. Well then I don't know what to do. I guess... stone wall? Make him take some aggro. It would be really useful to get Egil up to level... 5. Ugh, and now we have no willpower for him to use. I was gonna spin. God damn it. Yep, nah. fuck's sake. Fuck all this shit. Take out that. I think we can do our Tempest move. If we move there, give him a point, do Tempest. Fuck them both. Pull back. So we lost a few people again. This time, the outcome is not so fortunate. Despite your best efforts, tired and overwhelmed fighters are dropping all around you. You watch helplessly as Hogan takes a blow to the head. His brother Mogan screams, rushing to his side, and you have to drag him away from the crowd of dredge as he falls as well. Rook shouts, Ivor, it's time to go. More dredge have emerged in the distance from the deep crag that cuts across the summer path. It's just no point. It's not like we can lose, you know? We can, but... Up ahead, a scout shouts some giant hole, but it's empty. You approach the structure but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof you hear, several families begin unpacking. Look for any clues as to why it's abandoned. Whomever left here may have a good reason, you tell the caravan, but after a few tiring hours of searching for clues, you find no answers. The frustration of wasted time is apparent in the clansmen's faces. Sleep in the old hall. Cheers erupt as people flood into the building. Havar leans up against a supporting pillar. It cracks and brings down a portion of the massive roof. Fuck. Well, I mean, it's their fault. They wanted to do it. I let them do it. Individual choice brings with it a lot of bullshit as well. We should camp. So the rest for 2 days, I think, is the optimal. Either we can do without. Let's talk to Gunnar if he wants to talk. Don't talk much, do you? You approach a massive green-clad varl sitting quietly by himself eating bread. So, just wanted to know anyone who can cleave a dredge in two like that a little better. I'm Rook. What to know? Ubin asked me to chop a dredge in two. I chop it. Traveled with Ubin for long? Yes, long time. Me love you long time. When I was young, I fought for another. I fought for another varl. God damn it. It did not work out. But I learned... Okay, so this guy must just not know how to speak. But I learned to swing a sword. Ubin pays well. Give me plenty of things to kill. To be honest, maybe too many things these days. You like that sword? No. I love this sword. Given to me by old Skrimir himself. When I start working for Ubin, he says, I protect the king's collection. I protect the king. Gunnar makes an expression somewhere between pain and frustration. I couldn't save it, though. He makes a hand motion like an object falling from the tall height and exploding. It mattered a lot at the time. I think it doesn't matter now. Skrimir is dead anyway. Want to be friends with Gunnulfruk? He pops the last hunk of bread into his mouth. Keep food in the cart. Yeah, well, I'm trying to. That's why we're taking a shortcut. Or we were anyway. I don't know if we still are. Did we rest? I don't think so. So we rested twice. Most of our warriors, other than Ivor, is ready for battle, or are ready for battle. Oh, for fuck's sake, we just rested though. You enter a village of miners who want to know what's happening recently between rumblings of quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. Look around to see a lot of elderly and children, and know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. Let them make their own decision. You welcome anyone who wishes to join the caravan. Many do, while others choose to stay in their homes and see things through. Alright. So let's get to the market, and we have quite a bit of renown to spend. We can just buy all the food, which we're gonna do. So now we have a bunch of days of food. Do we have any items that we want to buy? 2 to break would be very useful. 1 to will, 1 to armor, 1 to strength, 2 to will, 2 to break. We're gonna buy that. And then we're gonna... I like this game style. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give that break item to Alette, because she is one of our primary armor breaker persons. And we're also gonna promote her. Oh, we can't. We need another 2. Okay, well, she's in the... Actually, no, we should be focusing on Oddlife, shouldn't we? I can't tell you why. Anyway, armor, strength, and willpower. This is solid. Mogan just lost his brother. He needs something. New fancy toy. What is he currently using? Never deflected. That's useful. Who doesn't have an item? I think everybody has something. Is anyone using shit items? Dodge strength attacks? That's pretty useful for him in particular. But you know what? I think this might be better. Let's give him that. And then we'll keep his brother out of it and replace him with an archer for now. Hello, Dusk Whisperers. And then we will leave because we've already rested. It's good to know that we have a lot of food. That's cool. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch dredge pulling into the village just as you pass through. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says the lad, but you have your doubts. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing at a line of dredge leaving the village and marching toward you. As you watch, the dredge in front falls over, then one behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archery student of Oddlives, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another dredge topples. That's incredible, says Oddlife, squinting. But we should get out of here. Hold on, there are a few more. The next shot bounces off a dredge armor, but the one after that doesn't. And the Colossus falls to a knee. Another dredge goes down before you get moving again. Fuck yeah. Why don't you come along the next time you want to try that out? Try out that bow. You tell Nid, who nods. Nid, who nods, with a smile on her face. Cool. Stream the smooth. Yay. Woohoo. Good. Ahead, you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, "Gods be damned. This is all I need. Listen, don't interfere, and one of these supply wagons is yours." Who the fuck does he think we are? We're gonna fuck him up. Well, we'll ask what's going on, I suppose. What's going on? "Nothing concerning you," he replies. "And before you start telling me otherwise, these are my clansmen. Thought they could run off with every scrap of food in the village. Now, all I want is you to move on, so take your share or don't." I mean, they wouldn't be telling us to fuck off unless they were doing something they shouldn't be doing, so... Let's kill him. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. So on escape. I need to put that on Do Not Disturb. Boop. It keeps turning itself off then. Had a feeling you'd be that type. Oh, goddamn right. Is all he says before the brigands rush you. Okay, so we're gonna use tons of archers for this, and we're gonna get Mogan as well. So basically just shoot them down before they even get to us. What is he using again? Yeah, he's using break, so he fucks people up. Cool. Ready for battle. Okay, so they're pretty weak. If we take out her and then back up into this corner, that would make a lot of sense. Right, so she goes first. I'm gonna send her down here to take out her armor. Take out her armor. And then you can just take her out. Nice. Easy. Get fucked. I guess we don't need to back up. I thought they would be faster and get to us sooner. What can you do? Bird of prey. Fire arrows at a greater range with a 100% chance to hit. Huh. I don't think she can reach anyway, so we're gonna make her wait. Fuck. Well, let's give him a taste of his own goddamn medicine. Ah, he's leveled up. Nice. And then he can just take him out in one hit. Gunnoth is overpowered. No, what the fuck, game? That's not fair. Oh, but the number didn't correspond. Like, the number went to 5. Did you see that? Okay, that's a lot of damage. You'll pay for what you've done. And then you can take out his armor as well. He's easy to kill now. We can do Bird of Prey. But that doesn't do a lot of damage. Why would he go after her? What has she done? There. Now he can't kill her. But she's gonna die anyway. Fuck. No. She's alive. Cool shit. Just feels so painful. Take at him. Ah, no, please. Fuck's sake. They always go for the goddamn weaklings. Dude, just tear her ass apart. Overkill. 16 damage, minus 13. Consequences, yeah. When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Cool, cool. Give me una memento. You can't actually say that. That makes no sense. Okay. Stream health is good. All is Gucci. I'm back. Show of hands. Hello, Bobby. Welcome back. With the brigands either fallen or fled, the peasants they left behind thank you for profusely. What? You can't say that, can you? I'm sorry, I just get it. I feel stupider every time I read the goddamn text. Yeah, it should just be thank you profusely. What the fuck is the for? Okay, they should have definitely proofread all this shit. I can't remember it was this bad. It's true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. Oh, I can't remember him saying that. I may have not been paying attention. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. They hesitantly join your caravan. Has anything interesting happened to anyone since I was last here? When were you last here? Just earlier? Or do you mean last week? The godstone of Dundur passes around you. In the frozen climate's hair, it looks like a rock is split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up once once you've passed there. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivar, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around, Dredge might not even be able to find us. Yeah, I mean, makes a little sense. You walk around the camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dundur's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found another counterpart in Dundur, who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dunder took some of her creations, gave them beards and showed them secrets for smithing, though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. As the camp settles, you notice a group of boys huddled around something. They show you an offering box carved into the godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction with interlocking pieces, which slide around when touched. We can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Try to open it. The boys take turns working out the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn, though you don't seem to make much progress. Eventually they leave to sleep, until it's just you and a couple of other determined youngsters. Keep working on the puzzle box. It's hard to know how long you spent sliding around the smooth puzzle pieces, but when people begin emerging from their tents, you know you're in trouble, exhausted from a long sleepless night. Worse still, the box remains closed as you shuffle wearily along, leaving with the caravan. Hello, Kilroy. Welcome. No encouragement or tales of glory will lift the spirits of the caravan. In the north, we have times like this, says one barrel. The other giants grin, raising tankards and horns of mead. Skål! They shout, and make short works of their drinks, explaining that each person takes a drink when someone tells a story that is more miserable than the last. Others join them for a second round, and mead is passed your way. Leave others to the drinking game. Declining the horn of mead with a smile, you leave the others to drink as they wish. Bawdy songs lull you to sleep while moans of regret wake you. The clansmen are slow to rise, but a few bouts of laughter pepper the air for the first time in recent memory. Minus 10 supplies. That's fine. Okay, so we got a village here. Haukstorp. Or Haukstorp, yeah. I'm just reading chat. In the distance, Haukstorp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here you can see black figures shambling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivar, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddlife reminds you. Check it out just in case. I hope others would do the same for me. Dredge or nothing we haven't faced before. Ivar grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Bolivar off the scent a bit. You had a day's march out toward Haukstorp. As soon as you stepped foot into the small town, you think you've made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments, the dredge are upon you, as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. Okay, I don't know what I'm up against, but okay. I guess we'll introduce those people, and then we'll give this break item to Oddlife. And since we have enough to promote her, we're going to promote Oddlife. Give her one more of those. And a little bit more health. Cool. You should be way back. It's probably the most inefficient way to sort them, but whatever. We are an hour into the stream so far, and I think I may have made a slight mistake. I thought we were going to get to the place we're going. I don't like when my mouth makes strange noises. Anyway, I thought we were going to get to our destination sooner, so this might be running over 2 hours, but whatever. I guess that's not a terrible thing. Since there's 3 ranged up here, I think we should deal with that first. What I'll do is I'll place my archers right up here. And if I do that and place him all the way back here, keep him relatively safe. I shall put Gunnulf down here. Gunnulf will take the brunt of these. And then they can... There, that seems more sensible. Right. Take out 7 armor at once, that's pretty insane. And then take him out in one go. Nice, he never even got a turn. Okay, what I'll do is I'll send him up here and then tell him to do Stonewall. To kind of just be a bit of a meat shield. Nice, good boy. Send this guy up here. And initiate an attack with a special ability. Then we'll send Gunnulf down here, tell him to do Tempest. Fuck them both up. That's not good. Has anyone lost armor? No, no one. Honestly, just rest. Cool. We have to move these guys a little bit out of the way. Take out his shield. Oh no, don't go up there. Right, so I'm going to send this guy around here and tell him to attack from behind. Cool. Okay, he's gonna be taken out anyway, so we're just gonna go straight for this guy. Give him willpower to take him out in one hit. Nice, easy, easy. This may be one of the easiest fights we've had. Let's mend him. She can't kill people right next to her. Take him out. Please don't deflect. Good boy. Take him out. You can make it again. Yeah, we're gonna do this, no problem. Bye bye, Gilroy. And fuck him up. I don't think we lost a single person. Not even close. Cool. Good, good. This town is nothing but ghosts, and now covered in more dredge bodies too. Remarkably, as you're about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in a tattered market stall with a couple of items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong, and seems to be in stock. Your clansmen gather into the caravan before you can leave. Weird. So there's a market here? Hmm. 1 plus movement. That is pretty useful. And then we have dodge strength attacks and then 2 strength. 2 strength wouldn't be too bad. I'm kind of tempted to get items, but we should be focusing on food. And we get a ton of food for our renown here. Yeah, good. Let's talk to her. Was it Nid? Yeah. I don't know if we've ever spoken. Well, we have, because I told you to join us, didn't I? I'm Nid. You're Rook, I know. We've actually been traveling together for a long time. Isn't it strange how you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Have you always been such a good shot? Honestly, I've never even tried before Oddlife made me. I spent my whole life making clothes, cleaning. Oddlife's good, but I didn't think that was all her doing. It feels right. I just look where I wanted to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems, sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. Where are you from? I don't think you're from Skogur. I knew most people from there. No, I had a house in Frostfelder, but we were driven out by the dredge when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown into the fields. I'm sorry. Ekel's men killed my husband. When we left, I was angry. Why was I the one who had to leave their home? How do I deserve this? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. But I've let it go. Let it go, let it go. I'm sorry. I have 3 sons, and I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. You're welcome. I should be going. Don't think anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. She returns to her tent. We should rest, but how long? Let's see. 1 day. Okay, we'll get at least 1 day's rest. We should increase Rook's level. And then we will give him the opportunity to use more willpower. As he is an archer, he's breaking shit as well. God damn it, Steam. And he's only using 1 break. That's not very good. That's not very good for him either. Where is Alet's item? I guess Oddlife is using the break. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Well, in that case, Yeah, we'll just let him keep the item that he has. So we'll rest one day and then we'll get going. Intended to rest more days since we have so many supplies, but I think we'll need them later. One more day. Get the morale a little bit up. Man, our morale is just perpetually shit. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. Join the crowd, might as well. Or join in with a verse. Sure. The whole caravan is shocked when the first line of your poem rings out. You mimic both contestants, adding your own spin on their tales. At last, you end with a joke at your own expense, and the peasants wildly applaud. Woohoo! That improved our morale a lot. That's really good. So this is another godstone. There's a lot of them. The godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You ask Ivor, pointing at the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Inspect the godstone. Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who's reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. As you're readying to depart, you hear screams from near the main godstone. The same boys so curious about the dead dredge before are shrieking and pointing out for a moment. You think it must not have been dead, but then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait, says Ivor, his arms across your chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop, shouts Ivor, but the curious onlookers have already seen it. Leave it. On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure. Its hands searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. That dredge is a woman? We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time, leaving them to die. In a war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading. They're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness. Something black is covering the world, and the dredge are running from it just as we are running from them. The serpent, the quake. It's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew. Why? Why didn't you just say something? Ivor? When I was young, I killed one of the Sundar during the Second Great War. We called it Raise. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl, and I stumbled upon Raise deep in a snowstorm. Alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed a Sindar. When I found my way to Grofheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skogar, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asks. A lump forms in your throat looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. Sure, fuck it, put it to a vote. It's not going to affect us much either way. While some grumble about leaving it to chance, the caravan votes pretty clearly in favor of leaving the infant behind. It remains beneath the godstone as the caravan departs. You try to put the whole episode from your mind and focus on now reaching Sigurholm. Just walking down this wonderful green valley. Seems like we're mostly out of the snow. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns of a daughter's virtues are the sorts of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Form a council to handle these problems. You select a few older members to solve everyday issues, but infighting neuters their progress. Other members feel they could do a better job. Ultimately, while it buys you some time, the council dissolves, tired of the thankless and demanding work. Okay, so we're approaching Sigurholm.
As we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
This place looks like a wreck. One catastrophe to another, says Oddlife as you pull into Sigurholm. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Ivan, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling that you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of Caravan, you inadvertently walked into a debate between Oddlife and Ivan. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. These people are here staring at us like those vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Ivan. I think Oddlife is right. I saw a man. The whole time we were setting up, he was just watching me. In a creepy way. And how long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give her a little bit more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. Yeah, I mean, giving creepy looks doesn't really affect us at all. La da 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 da, hello. You're really worried about her, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno. Worry doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her. Are you sure that what you saw was real? It could have been a dream, or I don't know. You were pretty exhausted. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. Everything is a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have hope that it wasn't just a dream. Why is Bellower still following us? I saw Grofheim as it burned. Ivan gets a far away look in his eyes. The cinder blew through it like a tempest. The Varl fell in the thousands. Most of the cinder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to, or heading toward Aberan. Balor stayed in Grofheim. Just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Isletsoft, I thought he must want to wipe the Varl off the map completely. But then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Reyes. Maybe. But let's just make sure he doesn't catch up. What's it like to be a mender? Being a mender. I guess I'd never really thought about it like that. It's just part of me. They knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father, both menders. The guild is for lots of people now, builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? No, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this, so we don't end up scaring people. How exactly does weaving work anyway? Itchy mustache. Well, the hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some menders carve intricate patterns in the wood to help them remember the shapes of, like I said, hard to explain. Do you think this is the end times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escape the dredge, that serpent said a darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long that will take, or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. The Menders are in Arborang. If we find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance. I won't take any more time. No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spend all day worrying about serpents or cinder. I think a lot of people are intimidated or scared, maybe, of me. Don't worry, it's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the world ending. Okie dokie, let's see, how much food is available? None, because we don't have any renown to use. What items are available? Armor per turn, will, and will. Okay, so we're not missing out on much. We'll rest. A scuffle has broken out in front of the houses. Thief! Shouts one of your people as a group of strangers flee from your camp. Oddlife is already running in their direction. They took our supplies, you hear nearby. Yeah, fuck it. Chase the thieves. Come on, you shout, and several join you in the chase. You wander onto the beach where some men have been waiting for you. Some terse words are exchanged about whether anything has been stolen or not. You don't see who draws the first weapon, but it ends the conversation dead. Let's fuck 'em up. No one steals from me. These are going to be just people, so we're just going to use all the archers we can. Maybe we'll get some renown from this. And we can buy some resources back. Okay, they have a lot of armor people, so this might have been a bit of a mistake. We should have... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna let them come to us. Okay, I'll put Gunnoff down here, and then Mogan or Hogan, whatever he's called, here. Alright, we'll enter into the range, but I think if we just take away 4, not use any willpower, that's enough for Gunnoff to fuck him up. So let's take out his armor. And then take out a bunch of his strength. Fuck. I really didn't want him to make it past us. Take out some of his strength. We can't have him damaging us more. Okay. I guess Gunnoff will be focusing on this guy. Or, wait. If we go here, he can use Tempest. Yeah. Cool. Take out him. Take out a bunch of his armor. So he's now an easy target. What's this about hurting kittens? Yeah, we need to get this guy out of there. He's taking a lot of damage for no good reason. He hasn't even had a turn yet. What the fuck's going on? Okay, she just signed a fucking Death wish. Okay. Oh, he has had a turn, I remember now. Okay, if I do bloody flail on this guy. That was a little bit overkill, but it was just in case. Okay, deflected, good boy. Our archers can take him out now. Oh no. Fuck me. That was going to be a completely clean fight and this asshole comes along and fucks her up. There we go. Good. That went pretty well. Mogan, alright. Okay, 9, that should get us enough food to justify resting a little bit more. The thieves scatter. But you return to the caravan and discover why. Even more supplies have gone missing. No worries. We'll use the renown we got from that fight to just buy back everything we missed. A random assortment of people from the caravan confront you. Listen, says one, we don't feel safe here. I don't know anything about menders or whatever, but we're going to leave, and I hope you'll join us. Looks like a couple dozen people. Farmers and fighters alike feel the same way. Fuck it. Fine, we'll leave. You agreed that it is time to go. Ivan casts his eyes upon the ground, but doesn't protest. The caravan packs up and prepares to leave. We've got other problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but we might tip or get stuck. We could also just go around the whole thing, but no idea how long that'll take. What do you think? Pay some locals? The locals have become a lot more helpful when you swallow your pride and start offering food to help crossing the river. They give you small fishing boats to borrow and show you the area with the best chance of making it across. You hope your luck holds as you launch off the shore. Despite, or you suspect because of your vigilance, the locals from Sigurholm don't try anything underhanded, as they take you in their small boats to the other side of the lake over several trips. You leave them with a generous amount of food and they row back to their town. You hope it's worth it to buy some space from Bellower. Yeah, I mean, we were going to use that food on traveling around anyway, so. And morale improved. That was worth it, I say. And we got renown, so that's basically our food back. Next time we come across a market. Hey guys. Psst. There's a like button. There's also Tad. A woman's stifled screams fail to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. This will maybe make people angry. Day of rest and celebration, might as well. When the baby's cries replace the mother's, The entire caravan cheers. You raise drinks to the family, saying, "Tomorrow we rest and feast to strength and long life." Again, everyone cheers, glad to forget their worries for some small time. Cool. And we gained 15 more renown. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's nothing even close, so we need to consider resting soon. Oh, yeah. A mother's scream floods the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in the tent. We all know who did this. She spits, staring directly at the woman she scuffled with previously. Murder over a marriage? In these times, something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Investigate the death. A healer joins you, inspecting the young girl's corpse. An odd infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of a disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she had always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. Oh wait, is that a village? Yep. Okay, we'll make it there. I think it's a village. It looks like a little tent village. I might be wrong. No, I was right. The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. Okay, so we have a lot of renown, and this gets us a decent amount. Okay. So let's do that. So we have a bunch of food available, and then we'll use the remaining 10 renown on upgrading. Egg? No. No, I'm gonna keep my focus on people I know are gonna be with us for a long time. So that would be Oddlife, Rook, Gunnulf, Ivor. So we're gonna save this. We just bought a few days worth, so we're gonna rest. Another day. There we go. So our morale is normal now, and hopefully we can keep it in check. Because we bought a bunch of food lately, so. So now we're heading into a forest. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. Fuck. A woman cries out, "My boy," and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying varl. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Good enough to the boy yourself. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke, flames in the tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice through the black canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of an older varl, while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. 41 supplies. Fuck. What in the depth was that about? You mutter to yourself. Something about fire. Oddlife tells you. I've heard this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. Okay, that kind of threw a wrench in my whole operation. Because we shouldn't have rested so much. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Indeed. announced that any more missing supplies results in rationing. Your clansmen loathe the idea of even more stringent meals. Accusations abound and 2 different fights erupt before you regain some sense of order, but at least you got the message through. So here's another godstone. Yeah, this is taking way longer than I thought it would. I thought we would be in the final town by now. But, nah. So this is gonna be like a 2.5 hour stream. Also, Danielle never showed up. She said she was going to. Maybe she went home and did something else. The imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters, they shout. Everyone drinks and you're glad for their merriment that has swept the caravan. Inspect the godstone. You look up at the godstone, Bjorulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Though he was always depicted as being stern, Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men in Varl, the one who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than coincidence that the long fields around Bjorulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything you could need for a good drink. Let's get into travel again. Yeah, because I don't want this to be... I don't know if this is going to use supplies, and if it is, we can't afford it. You're openly being mocked for suggesting that everyone get ready and walk some more. Still, it's not long before they've had their fun and you're back on the road. Caravan seems in a great mood despite everything that has happened. Cool. The music is changing to be a bit more urgent. That's never a good sign. A gaunt man and a woman approach the caravan, hands held high. "A word, friends," the man said. "We are poor farmers down on our luck." The woman hits him and says, "We're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front." "We don't need help in a fight." "What are your crimes?" "Misunderstandings," the man says. "Mead houses are confusing. Never know when you drank your share." The woman hits him again and says, "We've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skills that might benefit you out there. Nah, send the outlaws away." "We are so much more than..." The man stops as the woman glares at him. He nods and they shuffle away quietly. It takes until camp is set up to notice that a few of your supplies have gone missing. Fuck's sake, we can't afford this shit.
Rainvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Good evening, Demi. Reinevik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses, abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled Boersgard. You try and hurry past, but are eventually spotted. Dredge start ambling in your direction. "What is that?" points out Oddlife. "Up near one of the longhouses." In the distance, a large person, clothed seeming covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse, laughing. The dredge heading in your direction turned back, roaring, and began to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. Rush to help. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey! Shouts of Varl, wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me. He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. So this guy is basically Gunnulf. So we have two Gunnulfs. It's kind of funny. So what we're going to do is just get all our archers in there and put two Gunnulfs in there as well. Give the armor breakers the task to go first, so bam bam bam, and then ready for battle. Okay, so this seems pretty simple enough. Put these guys down here. And then put those guys down there. He's not as strong as Gunnulf is, but you know. Yeah, he's just straight up not as good. Message retracted. I didn't catch it. Okay, this guy has basically lost all of his armor, which is good. And this person can't do shit, so I guess Bird of Prey comes in handy now. Nice, 11 damage. That's solid. Alright, this guy moves up. Kills him in one hit. Good boy. And then Gunnulf can finish this. Yeah. Take out their armor. Uh-oh. I hate that they always go for her. Hopefully Rook can take him out. Alright, we're gonna need to get these archers out of the way. Yeah, not good. Fuck me. That did very little. Uh-huh. But I am in Skyrim. Or like as close as you're gonna get, so I haven't gone anywhere. I'm not an immigrant. God damn. Okay, please don't go for her. Fuck. Typical. Fucking typical. You kill yourself. You deserve the best, so you're gonna have complete overkill from Gnuf. Gotta go watch Fantastic Beasts. Okay. I guess I'll see you next week. Probably. Oh, wait, no. No, I won't. Next week is Week of Math Sounds, which means... well, there won't be a stream, nor will there be a TAD report. It'll just be 5 days straight of math sounds like we did last year. I forgot all about that. Which means it's more important that I finish this game today, regardless of how long it takes. It looks like it's going to take a while. Welcome to my meat house. Wasn't expecting a while this far south, or this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the meat hall, looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these people? Who are you people? No, they're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back into a room full of unarmed people? What is wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink. The best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass. Remember that part? Or I was saving yours. If you knew... yeah, hold on. I'm not sure who I'm reading for anyway. If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? How much meat is left? The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality meat, and you help haul them back to your caravan. Nice. I'll miss this place. Good memories. With some help, you gather up casks of meat and head back to the caravan, Sigbjörn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Varl a large berth as you set out for Borsgard. Cool. More supplies. They were desperately needed. Ugh, what did I do? Sigbjörn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Help him recover. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together from the moaning Varl. When one offers thin meat, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you a massive meat stein. Eventually, Sigbjörn comes to you. I won't let you get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Einavik back to Borsgard. I drank maybe half by accident. Point is, Sigbjörn continues, you don't tell anybody what happens, and I won't tell anyone about the meat you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree and get back to travel. Okay, and we got an item as well. Cool. Whoop whoop, gangster, boom boom boom. The sounds of a skirmish alert you to a Varl surrounded by half-dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This Varl killed my father without reason." The Varl is about to respond when the man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. Let us hear what the Varl has to say. The Varl shrugs, as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied. Now he's dead." "Lies?" shout the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward." The men wildly attack the Varl, who deflects them well enough. But you're uncertain how long you can keep it up. Okay. You don't kill your own people over a goddamn lie. That could have been punished otherwise, so let them settle their own dispute. You quickly decide this minor scuffle between a man and Varl is not worth the caravan's precious time, and none of your business besides. Your warriors return with you, some more reluctantly than others. Morale improved and 5 renown. Okay. We have a bunch of renown again. As soon as we come across a little village with a market, we're gonna fucking stock up on so much goddamn food. A trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. Try to have healers tend to his wounds. 2 women cautiously step forward to the giant with a few poultices. As one gently locates the bleeding wound of the Varl's eyes widen and he slams her to the ground. He manages to kill the other healer with his weapon before your warriors cut him down. The others say nothing as you wordlessly return to the caravan. Fucking hell.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Boersgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Okay, so we ran out of food. And we lost a few people just before we got to Boersgard. Fuck. I need to get going. Talk to you all later. Alright. Bye bye, Dana. Alright, this is the final town, so. Yep. Finally, you arrive at Boersgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with bodies of dredge, Varl, and men. "Excuse the mess," shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl. His face, wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. The dredge is still banging. The gate doors without luck. "Let us in," you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. "I won't be hearing the end of this for a while," he says, before yelling, "Open up, Bulwark. They dug me out of Reinevik." You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by the massive Varl make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. "You didn't go get a mender. Where's the mead?" Shrugs unapologetically. "I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now or we're completely screwed. I'm a rook. We've come a long ways. Some as far as Skogr. Are you in charge here?" "In charge of the governor, I suppose." "Listen. If you have something to tell him now. Otherwise you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. I won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor." Bulwark and Sigbjorn leave with Ivan, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fawn, which means fuck. This is just like Frostvillr all over again. This is nothing like Frostvillr. The one in bearskin is probably leading the ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully, it really is the governor and not some trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we wait for Ivan to tell us if he comes back. I'm not worried about Ivan. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Bosgard, so what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So, the docks. Okay. So first of all, there's a market. And we're gonna buy food. Yeah, just buy all the food there is. 2 days worth, that's not a lot. What does this do? 2 armor per turn. Nah, none of these items appeal to me. Armor break is the only thing I really care about. So we're gonna head to the docks. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a longship to be seen, aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. They're all gone, says Ivan, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Ivan, are you okay? I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dredge starting appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't live by foot. Food is scarce, and markets are bare. Bodgard is in a fire keg waiting for someone to tip over. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect them against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre any time there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Arborang. I don't think he's very popular here. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsa River all the way to the capital. Change your live stream now or when the game is finished. We'll finish the game. This is the last town that we're going to be in, so we're just going to play out what happens in this town, and that'll be the end of the game. So, and then the sequel starts not next week, but the week after, because, like I said earlier, Week of Math Sounds happen next week. Leaving another perfectly good ship behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on, what happens to the people living in Bonesgard? It's the best I could do, Alette. You thought it could take as long as a month. You usually don't make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as the people figure out what's going on here, there's going to be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? Bella will be here within a week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Ivan, what do we do about Bellower? Ivan says nothing for a moment. I don't know. Alright, let's see what Ivor has to say. You find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. The dredge are keeping their distance, but continue to gather. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone would cut us a break every now and then. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for, so we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. And then they start building those ships, or when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can. Ivor explains, I'm leading attacks with Ivan every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to fight those lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody's manning this wall. We could always use the help. You consider what to do. In the first day, we'll find the caravan a safe place to stay. The entire caravan has spread out into the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggested Lett, like Frostvellir. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together, or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. I say find abandoned houses. With all the people that fled from Boersgard when Dredge arrived, you figure there must be abandoned houses around. Sure enough, a few turn up, which will keep people out of the weather. They express concerns over safety. A house full of women and children is sure to draw attention. Leave some fighters to guard houses. No, assign leaders in charge of each house. I can't be out all the time. You tell people who have traveled with you through thick and thin. You help put people in charge of keeping a watch over each house and arm them with weapons. Hopefully it's enough. Cool. Seems like the best way to go about it. Ivor points out that there are the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver. He says, "We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help if there's nobody left to defend the walls. One of your clansmen from the caravan finds you. Just wanted to tell you that things are fine. People you left in charge are doing a good job. Even stopped some looters and sent them off with a little warning for anyone else thinking coming after us. Swear I even saw one of them smiling. He departs, leaving you to worry about other things." Good. So we did a good job there. We'll join Ivor in defending the walls. We've been a little bit more aggressive lately, says Ivor. With our numbers going up, they don't take us seriously unless we're taking out 2 for every 1 we lose. Okay, so now we're going to get ready for a fight again. We need all hands on deck. Yeah, that's about as good as that's going to get. Okay, that seems simple enough, which is... maybe there's more to come. I say we move this guy over here, this guy over here. Okay, actually I'm going to put the stronger archers here, and then put the weaker archers over here. Oh fuck, I was really hoping she'd be in range. No, we don't need to do that. I want to mostly stay still, so we're gonna have to take out these guys. These ranged people. Man, she's not very good. Fuck. Well, that's the only choice I have. I basically never use him to take out armor, but I had to make an exception. There we go. That's fine. Take out his strength. Makes him mostly useless at this point. Ouch, that's not gonna go down well. We'll have to move Oddlife back quite a bit. We'll move her back as far as she can go and still keep shooting. We'll take out this guy's armor. Oh, okay, that's gonna hurt. Okay. There we go. Good, he deflected that. She can take him out. That's very helpful. Bowmaster. Yeah, another achievement. Take out his strength. Good. No, you know what? Use your battering ram. Push him away. Fuck. Take him out. So the archers are now safe. Mostly. Fuck. This is gonna hurt. I've moved the archers way too far back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is the best we can do. Take out his armor. Oh, fucking hell, he's just gonna take out Gunnar in one hit. Yeah, this is not going as well as I hoped. I didn't expect that guy to be so much trouble. And these guys... Fuck. She's going to go down. Okay. Well, I'm glad he didn't go for Rook anyway. I think we might struggle a little bit. Fuck. Take out his armor. And hopefully Oddlife can... Good, she dodged. Oddlife can take out this guy for the most part. That's fine. Okay, so the big guy is down. Okay, good. Take out the strength, that's the most important thing. We can take this guy out entirely. And then take out his shields. His armor. And I think we're good to go now. She goes and takes out as much of his strength as she can, and then Rook finishes him off. So yeah, this looked deceivingly easy, but I guess I was wrong. Defeat an enemy with Bowmaster. Cool. So a lot of injuries in this one. little bit of renown. Cool beans. This is bad, says Ivan. As Ivor points across the battlefield, aside from the fact that we're up to our neck in dredge, as stone singers showed up. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of the day. Dad, there's a lot of riots at the docks. Alette runs up to you, out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says the ravens are there, but she's worried things could get out of hand. Okay. You consider what to do. The docks will just have to handle themselves. I imagine the ravens will be killing people, but it's just gonna have to happen. We're gonna need to find supplies as well, but like, there's a pressing issue that affects everyone in the whole city at the gate, so the stone singer will have to be fucked up. Okie dokie, we don't have our Varl, that's a massive problem. That's a big problem. We have a lot of squishy fucks. We need to replace this archer. Yeah. Let's assign some items to people. -2 drawing aggro makes perfect sense for him. And we have a lot of renown, so let's promote some people so they can be more effective. Promote him, promote Oddlife. And then we'll give her that. And then pass this break item to her. I can't remember what she's called. I like to start there. I'm an idiot. We don't have any other good items for Rook, so you can just keep using what he's using. What are you using? I don't know. It doesn't say. Ah. Armor, strength, and will. That's pretty good for one. It's better than this. So we'll leave them to that. I think they will have the ideal items on them. So let's just hope for the best. Shit. Nah, this is lost. There's no fucking way. We're gonna need to find supplies. We just lost people due to hunger. Fuck. There's no way. There's no way. With no Varl, there's no way. Ugh, and I've got Ivan doing the last thing. We should have put him first. Alright, we get initiative, so maybe we should be placing people further ahead and just start taking them on immediately. There, that's what we'll do. Take out that guy's strength. Alright, so we need to take this guy's armor now. Okay, this guy can move forward and then he goes stone wall. Tries to take up some hits at least. Fuck, they're going after me. I guess the logical thing is to just send him in swinging. That wasn't that bad. Made him significantly less of a threat. Okay, Ivan, you're gonna need to use arc lightning. I hope this doesn't reach us. No, but it did do a lot of damage. That's pretty good. Okay, she's gonna need to move back quite far. And do some armor damage to that guy. This is a very difficult fight. Fuck. She took him out in one hit. That's very useful. Okay, we still have our full strength, so that's good. He's got low strength. Let's take advantage of this and just take out this guy's armor. Fuck, 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 no. Are you seeing that damage? Yeah, no, we're fucked. There's no way. There's no way. Come on, dude. Draw aggro. I actually gotta send him up here. He's just gotta do his thing. God damn it. What's the range on his arc lightning? It's pretty significant. We can afford to move a little bit. Please hit both. No, it didn't hit both. What the fuck, man? This guy is not going down. No, wait. Since you can do so much strength damage, you should move over here. Or armor damage, you should move over there, take out his armor. Because he needs to die immediately. Rain of arrows, is that worth using? I don't know, man. But she can do a lot of damage to him. So that makes him significantly less of a threat, but then he's gonna come and hurt a lot anyway. Do 10 damage, nice. Fuck. Okay, you can take him out. Oh no, there goes him. Oh no, he's just taking out his armor. That's fine. Please let us reach. Yep. Okay. Oh no! That's... fuck. That's really bad. Ah, oh, fucking deflected. God damn it. Here I was thinking maybe we'd have a chance to get back. Okay, let's just take him out then. Yeah, we're gonna go down this Stone Singer. But we might actually win. And that is a fucking massive surprise. Can you do your Arch Lightning? Because I don't... Or Arc Lightning rather. I don't think that'll hit anyone else because they're not diagonal. I'm just gonna send her down. Oh. The guy killed both? I don't know what happened there. Didn't see it. Give him one of those. And he can mend, so he'll mend his armor. Cool. So I fell asleep, but just for information, I wasn't talking about this guy. Fuck. What the hell? What the fuck? This guy is just completely destroying. He's not supposed to do that much damage. I really wish I had some fucking range. There's no way I can defeat him without range. I might be able to cheese it like this though. No. Fuck me. That is not fair, man. I did not know he was going to do that much damage. That one dude had 8 armor. Fuck's sake. That made no sense. Come on. That was annoying as hell. No matter how hard you fight, more dredge keep coming, blah blah blah. Fuck's sake. Banner is here. Alright. We gotta find a source for supplies. Checked around, all life tells you nobody has food, they want to be part of a fair price, medicine, blah blah blah. She just doesn't say, but you can tell it's going to be a serious problem. Well, no food. Fuck's sake. I know I didn't read that. Basically, Bella was here. It's that simple. I'm just annoyed at that last fight, man. Really fucking frustrated. That did not go in a way that was fair, in my opinion. Okay, give him that item. And we should probably have it, like she's just too weak, so we should have him there instead. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, there's not really any way we're gonna win this. But at least they don't have a fucking stone singer or mini ranged, so that means we can play defensively. We'll wait for them to come to us. Mostly. Doesn't look like they want to. That makes sense. Alright. Battering ram. Hurts their armor. And we can send fucking Gunnar down here to fuck this guy up. Yeah, doesn't look like they want to come towards us. Okay. Doing some strength damage to that guy helps a lot. Oh, nice. He fucked this end guy up. That's gonna cost us a lot, but it can help us take him out entirely. Alright, so that's their main damage dealer just gone, out of the picture. Mm-hmm. What I'm going to do is use Tempest. We're going to take out his armor. But she can already... He doesn't have any strength or not a lot of it, so... Wait. Mark prey. Can we do that? I guess we have to do it to the guy next to us. Nice. We don't use that ability enough. It's actually pretty good. Push him back. Alright, Ivor is probably going to go down. But that's okay. God damn it, don't push me back. I need to be there. What the fuck kind of damage is that? So you got 12 strength. Okay, well there goes Ivor. So both the Varl are going down. We'll use Bloody Flail on this guy. She can take him down. And this guy's not a threat, so... Cool. Good, good. Fucking finally. Hello, Kilroy. Welcome back. Juno. I wasn't sure if I'd ever see you again, Ivan. She smiles, and they embrace. Ivan is completely taken aback, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it to Sigurholm. I ran into problems. Problems is putting it lightly. There's a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, a dredge. The dredge practically falling out of it like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore. They're everywhere. We noticed. Glad to see you made it out alive, Ingvar. I take it others didn't. Håkon becomes quiet. Then he motions toward Juno. She got across somehow. Found her out called for a second time since leaving Strand. We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower is here. Gods be damned. I thought I was free of that menace. I will deal with Bellower. Come on. No need to tempt him by standing out here. You finished your essay? Almost. Cool. Håkon's caravan entered the city, fighting off waves of dredge as they go. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Bosgard. Håkon joins you with his personal bodyguard, Mogur. Find him the Prince Ludin, and his entourage are in tow. They're looking less than pleased to be here. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me, she says, pointing to you. I'm sorry, Ivan. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let the city fall before I return. It takes everything within Ivan's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you. Rook, come with me. We'll return in 2 days. Me be less of you as quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know. Where? Why? Not far, says Juno. She pauses and something shifts in your vision. For just a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head. And you've already been through a lot. And she speaks again. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away. But you're needed. You can't find the words to argue. You'll keep this running in the background. Sweet. You don't remember leaving the city, but here you are, walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You're alone, aside from hundreds of dredge, who are all facing toward an enormous stone ahead. The hairs on the back of your neck stand up. So there's a whole bunch of dredge here. We're at the Godstone of Strauss. You glanced nervously around, but the dredge didn't seem to hear her. It's okay, you can speak. Softly. Is this where you're going to sacrifice me? Juno smiles. What could have come across as profoundly creepy looks sincere instead. No, the dredge cannot see us. To be more precise, they can see us, but I've conceived them to be unconcerned. I can understand your apprehension, though. Why are we surrounded by dredge? They seem to be drawn to the Godstone. There are many things we don't know about Strauss. Maybe they see him as a patron. Or is it an attraction they cannot explain? Does Strauss have something to do with that serpent in Einertoft? What was that thing? I cannot say. Can't? I have my suspicions, but until I've had time at the Mender libraries, it would be unwise to speculate. For all our knowledge, it always seems as though we know little. Imagine how the rest of us feel. On the contrary, the less people know, the more certain they tend to be. Who are you? I wish we'd had time for a proper introduction. My name is Juno. I am on the Mender Council. You've met Ivan, my apprentice. How are you doing these things? Controlling minds. I thought Menders built things and healed wounds. You are right, Menders do these things. Some of us still practice the teachings given in the Lu Mother's first creations. You're not the only one here. There's a few others. Most people eventually just leave it in the background as well. We are called Valka. I believe I am the only one who can influence another's mind. Why not take control of Belor? I learned the talent to heal minds, not control them. Though even some Valka have trouble believing this. Taking control of Belor, it is the difference between conceiving a child, convincing a child to sit still and telling a starving bear to stop being hungry. The truth is, we're rarely a match for Sundar anymore. Our advantage is that we can train much more Valka. It is also our weakness. The Valka pass on and lose their knowledge, while the Sundar simply grow older and more powerful. Balor is both immortal and beyond my influence to a point. Then how do we stop him? The God of Secrets will play a part, as will you. What are you doing out here? Do you know the God of Strauss? Few know this stone exists, even among those who have lived their whole lives in Boersgard. While Denglut deals in fortune, Strauss taught men the value of trade in a different way. He showed them it as consequence, two sides of the same coin. The silver and the stone. See the silver and stone? The gales up here wear away the stone, but the metal remains. We need a piece of the silver. The god Strauss is wreathed by the imagery of silver weapons. The myths say he traded these weapons to the gods, and they used them to kill each other. Those who seek out the stone call him the god of trade. The Menders call him the god of secrets. He was both. Why did you pick me? Why didn't you take Eivind or Håkon? You don't even know me. I apologize for putting you in danger. Eivind must keep Boersgard from falling while we are away. And if something goes wrong here, I need to be certain that one of us makes it back alive. I just saw the thoughts of each person when I arrived at Boersgard. You were the only one I knew would return. What do you mean? You would find your way back to Alet no matter what. Let's get what we need and go. Indeed. You'll need to dislodge at least a fistful of metal. We will forge it into an arrow and slay Bellower. Wait, after everything you told me, a magic arrow to shoot Bellower? That's all it takes? Why didn't you do this a long time ago? Juno gets a faraway look in her eyes. No, that's not all it takes. What I tell you must not be repeated. The arrow will not kill Bellower. Even were it to strike his heart, he has no physical weakness, but it will sow doubt in his mind. When it pierces him, I will help him to believe that he is dying. The rest of you will convince him with sword and axe. Everyone who fights at your side must believe it to be true. You're going to trick him into thinking he's dead. That's the most insane. You really can't be killed? No, someday he will awaken and realize he's not dead. Imagine he will be quite upset. First, we must make the arrow. Focus on the task at hand. She looks knowingly at the godstone, waiting for you to start climbing. Rook, I'm not certain how the dredge will react when you do this, and behind us is a sudden drop, so be careful. Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for a loose piece of the silver vein. Even without looking onto the dredge, you can feel the sinister face watching you closely, held back by only Juno's influence. Panic races through you, through your blood. Climb higher where it is easier to remove. As you climb, you can't help but notice the stony masks of dredge lined up before the godstone, like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hand rests on the piece of silver that comes away easily. The dredge do not react. Look for another piece. While you were here, you glance quickly around to see if there's any more low-hanging fruit. You're able to pry away another, smaller piece of silver ore before your nerves give out. You nimbly descend to where Juno is waiting. Well done, she says, as you walk back through the dredge in their heads. Their heads turn in unison to follow. The dread that lingers in the shaking in your hands does not subside for hours. Okay, we got Strav's whetstone. You approach the gates of Boersgard again, relieved to know that it's still standing. It looks as though they took a beating while you were gone. Alette rushes to your side and throws her arms around you once you've crept through the gates. Juno smiles at the reunion and tells you, take this time with your daughter. Find a smith who can fashion an arrow from that silver. I have other things I must attend to. But meet me on the walls when you're done. Okay. Is there anything left in the market? No. Other than items that we don't need. How much longer do you think there'll be of the stream? This is the last part of the game and we're nearing the end very, very soon, so I imagine another 10 minutes plus a fight. We'll get her. It takes a while, but you finally find someone willing to craft an arrow for you. He eyes you suspiciously and then you show him the silver, but shakes his head and gets started. Alette watches, the smith's fire reflecting in the distant stair. I talked with Ivan a long time while you were gone. He told me a lot about Juno. Is she really as powerful as he said? It certainly seems that way. That might be the most luck we've had so far. Dad, I think I know what's going to happen now. An arrow? She's blah blah blah. I forgot to read. Or accidentally clicked. Anyway, she was gonna shoot the arrow. I don't know for sure. Come on, who else is going to do it? Ivor? Alette? I know where this is going. You're afraid of me dying. This isn't like before. We can't run this time. That's not what Let me do it. That is not an option. What do you do when Bellower comes straight for the person holding the thing that can destroy him? Let me speak. Everything's changed. Skogged feels so long ago. I'm not asking because I'm afraid of losing you. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Let me do it because You know I'm a better shot. Fuck you. You're not a better shot. You die all the time. That's got nothing to do with how good of a shot you are, but I guess whatever. Hello there, Asian person who I can't read the name of. I have a better chance of puncturing his armor. We only have one shot. I'm not a child anymore. I'm not just some girl. I'm your daughter. I can do this. For once, let me decide what happens to me. I mean, sure, fuck it. Go for it, dude. We'll survive this. I know we will. You sit by her side silently until the smith finishes his work. Okay, so let's go talk to Juno. There he is. Juno is in the middle of an animated debate as you approach, the arrow in your hand. There is little time left. Bellower knows we're here. Whether he is waiting for some more of his forces to arrive or simply wants to starve us out, I cannot tell. But he will not expect a direct attack. Is this a joke? How are we going to do that? I will take a handful of warriors to face him. I can keep a small group hidden from sight. The rest of you will lead the charge from here. With luck, Bellower would send his armies away from himself to meet you. What about the ravens? They may protest. They will not. I've arranged a task for them. Even if you make it to Bellower, what are the chances? What chance is there of defeating him? We saw what happened at Anatoft. That thing can't be killed. Juno shows him the arrow that you have forged in the godstained silver. This will make him bleed like the rest of us. Once he is pierced, he will be vulnerable. She looks in the eyes. We only have one. Do not miss, and bring only those you need. It will take all my concentration to keep the other dredge from swallowing us up. I cannot join in battle. And if we kill Bellower, then what? The dredge will just wander away? That is my belief, yes. I can't say for certain. This is a doomed plan. Help us hold out until the ships are finished. And then what? Banner will hound our every step all the way to our barang, where I am certain more Sundar await. Now is the time to speak to loved ones in the memory of any god that pleases you. Rest. In the morning we slayed a Sundar. I have flowers that I can make a flower crown out of. Okay, let's we can't rest, so alright. No, we can. No. Heroes Market map. I guess we'll just go to Bellower. The silence is what you remember. You rise in silence and you walk through empty streets. Upon the wall, two armies stand quietly watching each other. Your footsteps echo on the wooden floorboards as you approach Juno. She breaks the silence. It's time, says Juno. Juno says, gather your allies. Today, one thing will end, another will begin, and our actions will decide on which side we stand. Okie dokie, so these need to be with us, and we have all the forces from before, so Mogul is important, he's super tough. We're going to put together an elite team of people. How many renown do we have? Quite a bit. We're going to have Oddlife with us as well. She's a pretty solid archer. Gunnulf is essential, and Håkon is essential as well. Give him more armor. 2 strength resist, 1 will per turn. The item that I'm currently using is shit, so I should probably find something for me. Three will per kill is pretty good. If we're not going to have Ivan with us, -2 drawing aggro should go to me. Yeah, this is a pretty solid team. We have armor breakers and we have people who are really tough, so ready for battle. You should do an ASMR video of you making flower crowns and softly speaking. I don't know, man. Still, you're fair. Listen, I will try to guide you. Okay, Juno. Okie dokie. So, the heart of our little army here is Murger. He's got a lot of armor. And he can break armor as well. He's really good at that. And then we have Håkon, who will do pretty insane amounts of damage. No one does as much damage as Gunnulf, though. So we'll do that. Then we'll put the Rook over here. Yeah, I think we'll circle around this way. Yeah. Take out his armor. Cool. It was worth a try. Well, for sure. Alright, so this guy is pretty much down. Alright, so bring the pain. Fuck. Come on, Gunnulf. Fuck him up. Keep battle weakened to strength will return. Yeah. Okay, we'll send him down here. Take out his armor again. Fuck. No. As the holder of the silver arrow falls, so does the hope of defeating Bellower. Everything you worked for so hard, gone in an instant. You failed. What do you do? Return to the last checkpoint, I guess. That's annoying. I didn't know she had to survive. Alright. I guess we'll have to give her some armor. What item is she using currently? Yeah, she's using break. We should give her some lack of aggro. She's in level 2. -2 drawing aggro. That's what we'll give her. We'll promote her. Give her 2 more armor. And then make her draw less aggro. There we go. And so I think it would also be wise to give Rook a better item. What item is Mogul using? He's using will per turn. You know what? I'm gonna give him a better item. drawing aggro. So now he draws aggro and she repels aggro. So that'll make him more useful. Okay, these are necessary, and odd life is also very useful. Let's try this again. Just gonna double check the items. You should be using that. Okay, cool. Hopefully this will go better, and Alette won't die. It may be worth taking this angle down here, because they don't have as much armor to break, so we can do it faster. Okay, wow. We'll take out his armor. What the fuck? He could go all that way? I wouldn't have done that then, for fuck's sake. God damn it. God damn it. Man, we're pretty much fucked. I almost feel like losing on purpose just so we can restart from the last checkpoint. I didn't think you could walk that far. Fuck. God damn it, I'm so pissed. Yeah, no, this whole fucking fight is just doomed. Without Rook, there's no way. He's our main armor break dude. I'm just gonna send Alette to her death. Yeah. Come on. Can you shoot your silver arrow somewhere else? I don't fucking know. Just rest. Wait for them to kill her. Good. Kill her. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now we can start again. Fuck's sake. Return to our last checkpoint. Fuck me sideways. This is taking so fucking long. More than 3-hour stream because of this goddamn fight. Mogre, promote. Okay. You know what? Fuck them going first. That's what we'll do. You're gonna wear that. You're gonna take that. You're gonna take that. And all is good in the world. Let's go. Fucking finally. Man. Okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. Shush. Your text is in the way. Fuck being down there. Up here seems to work better. Okay, so now at least he gets one shot off on this guy. His armor's pretty low. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm getting tired. I'll catch the next live stream when that is. Okay. That'll be in 2 weeks from today. Bye bye. We need that fucking arrow. Come on, Let. It needs to be your turn. Okay. So that was the arrow shot into him. And he goes to grab her. And she killed, or he killed Alette. Alette, no! Please, help her. Haystrook, finish Beller now. He's got full health again. Convenient. No. I just do regular no. I don't want to use his willpower on them. Fuck. That completely fucked our plans, mate. Skipping turn, fuck's sake. Alright, cool, so he's down. I'll send him up here. Yeah, I expected as much. Fuck. Take out his armor. So now he's pretty vulnerable. Should go fuck him up. And he got to go again. That's totally fair. Yeah, not at all. Alright, he has no more armor left. One good hit now and he's fucked. Come on, Gunnulf. This is what you were made for. I'm pretty sure this song dude is gonna fuck up our operation unless we kill him. Hello, Jake. Alright, that hurts. It's the song singer, or stone singer, whatever. He's down. And he's down. Okay, cool. Alette, no, not her. Where are the menders? Rook, she is beyond their help. Stand up. You're only barely aware of the surrounding chaos. As Dredge flee from Varl, warriors who push their advantage. Bellower is dead. You are not. We must go. Let me carry Alette to Varsgard. We'll honor her properly. Huh. Okay. Juno was right. With Bellower fallen, the Dredge flee the field of battle. You return to Varsgard, but have almost no memory of doing so. Aside from image of Alette's still body being carried in Ivor's arms. So we should have the time we need to finish the ships. I think you're right. The Dredge don't seem interested in us anymore. Since Bellower fell, they've been going out of their way. They're going their own way. The ravens have been keeping the docks clear. Juno's talking to them about something now. When those long ships are ready, we'll be able to sail all the way to Arberang. With luck, before the darkness shows up here. How far south has it spread? I couldn't say. Hopefully not far. We'll get the prince back to his home, and Håkon has already decided to come with us. There's not much else to go back to. The two look up as you approach. Rook, it's time. Soon we'll be ready to leave Barsgard. Find somewhere safe. One ship is down already, at the docks. I had to prepare for Alette. I'm not ready to see this. Come, Rook. It's time to honor your daughter. So there she is, in a small boat, drifting away. A proper Viking burial. Which is not really a burial at all. This music is so cool. And the visuals are gorgeous. And that was the Banner Saga. It took a little bit longer than I expected, partly because of a fight that would never end, and partly because I miscalculated. I thought we would get to that end city much sooner than we did. So I didn't actually have to make the last stream shorter, because this one ended up being over 3 hours. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this game. It's a very good game, in my opinion, other than a few grammar mistakes. I think the art and the music is fucking wonderful, and I find the combat is pretty fun. I think they changed it slightly in the second game, and there's also a new race in the second game, the Horseborn, so you get to see how they fight. The music here is played by a complete orchestra, which was paid for by Kickstarter backers. It was one of the stretch goals, I remember. And it is fucking beautiful. Well worth the money. It's freaking beautiful. Okay, there's a lot of Kickstarter backers, so we're not gonna watch the credits for those, but I guess I'm gonna let them play as I say bye bye. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time for the next stream, because next week we have a full week of, or 5 days worth. The weekdays are math sounds. So I hope you look forward to that. Yeah, most people on my channel like math sounds. So I'll see you then, and I'll see you in 2 weeks when we start the sequel, the Banner Saga 2. Nice, Zach. Nice. I'll just be ending the stream, I guess. You should all play this game yourself, by the way. It's awesome. Bye-bye.